Good morning, family. Called, man, work. Man, they hit me up and said, we don't need your services today. I was so upset. I guess the mud is still pretty wet. And so, the trucks would get stuck. But damn, they could have told me yesterday. I'm all driving to work. So I'm here with you today, family. I'm going to do some work on the house. Again, it doesn't stop if you want freedom at the end. So, yeah, yesterday it was a couple brothers that was on Facebook that was my friends, and I unfriended them because I was upset. They were saying how, Persian females and these other females are exotic. And I was explaining to them that our women are the ones that are exotic. And I know exotic means of a foreign country or something like that, but there's so many definitions for it. But what they were saying was they're exotic because they look good. And I went to high school with these brothers. The high school I went to, a lot of people were pretty brainwashed, and that's just the way it is. They're smart individuals. They're highly educated, but they were brainwashed, and I wasn't. I never been. So they went their way. I went my way. I'm busting out my little fro because we're going to talk about what really exotic is and should be looked up as. Our women are beautiful. They're the most beautiful women on this planet. And when we say that, a lot of other ethnicities get upset. And I don't know why. Well, I know why, but I'm not going to even entertain that. But who has this? Have you ever seen a lion have this? What our sisters have? Our sisters have? And I got a little mixture in my blood, but I still got the thick stuff, which I love it. Have you ever seen a horse have this? Have you ever seen a dog called Afghan have this? What animal on the planet has this? It's humans on the planet that has our skin, but they don't have this. We're exotic, and our women are exotic. Women, our sisters that have locks, natural braids, afros, thick hair. Not the biracial stuff. I'm not killing. That's sheep. That looks like sheep stuff. We're talking sheep. It looks like sheep wool. We're talking about thick, as they call nappy, but it's beautiful, And the original all over this planet had that everywhere. It started with that until something else came out from somewhere and we start mixing. Our ancestors start mixing with them. And this is where we get other breeds, other hybrids, other phenotypes. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we did, It's pretty amazing to me also when you go back in history and look at wars and where it took place in parts of Europe and parts of, North Africa. And then, certain areas where they were warring in the Americas. It's weird how Latinos look just like Middle Easterns, but it's the same mix. Asian, black, and white. It makes that look. I breed dogs. So I pay attention to genetics. It's the same mix. You can mix certain people and get a look that you want. And these systems, I think they know that. So if you're mixed, like I know I have mixture in my blood, can you be ancient? I don't really think you could be ancient. My bloodline isn't ancient, but I have a bloodline of an Aboriginal American Indian. I have the bloodline on both sides. My mom and pops, and I speak it freely because I've been researching, you know, but it was some mixture on my mom's side, you know. I'm trying to figure that out, you know, and maybe, I think it was some, like Siberians, you know, those type of Indians. And, a lot of my uncles have chinky eyes, even though we as Asiatic have chinky eyes and all that, but I think it was caused because of that. And the hair, a lot of their hair is curly and light. My dad's side is very low mixture, I think. You know, he had the kinky stuff, thick, you know. All my relatives on that side have the thick, kinky stuff. But we look nothing like our great-grandmother and our great-grandfather. We look nothing like it. So, you know, my grandma and, you know, their kids probably, you know, got what, like my dad got what my mom, and my mom has a mixture. So it had me, and look how I look. I don't look nothing like my great-grandma. My great-grandma, it's weird. She looked like she could be from Zimbabwe or Nigeria. But we have no connection with that, with Africa, through papers, death certificate, nothing. So what does that mean? As I digress, and I'm going to get back on subject. We're everywhere, you know, but let's be proud of ourselves. You know, I'm about recycling that dollar. We have to keep on, you know, trying to only do us. You know what I'm saying? And stop these beefs, and stop letting people trick us into acting like, you know, we were warring, but we could put all that shit aside because we got someone trying to jack us up. We need to wake up. So you need to put your forces together. Okay? Now, as an exotic, I unfriended those two brothers that I went to high school with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with, you know, anyone, you know, not that looks like us that don't love themselves. I can't be around them. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters are the most beautiful thing on this planet. On this planet. Beautiful. And they come in all colors, and they come in all type of phenotypes due to mixing also. You know, and they're beautiful, even the mixed ones. I have mixture in my blood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the Serena Williams, the all the other people, I don't look up to entertainers, so I'm not tripping off with what you're doing, you know, but you're giving your power through your genetics to other people. I wonder, we're going to be watching, but I wonder if Serena Kids, her daughter, her beautiful daughter, is going to go back in the gene pool of you know who. So if those people down the line, Serena's dead, we're dead, you know, and then another generation's dead, those genetics are going to, Serena is like a superhero. She's powerful, but they're going to their gene pool and they're improving them. And what if her kids, great grandkids are like, forget us. Our people do it. But imagine the kid has been genetics, great grandchildren genetics, they've been bred out. Now you got Ronda Rousey. That happens a lot. We give other ethnicities our power. You know, in Japan, it was weird when I went. It wasn't weird, but a lot of them, they're like, we'll sleep with others just for experimentation, but we're not giving our seeds away because we don't want our phenotype leaving. And this is where I learned that from, traveling. And we don't want that phenotype coming back to us and fighting us and taking over our original land. My people, my so-called black people, my so-called everything, why do you do that? Why do you give your talent? We have genetic talent, why are you giving it to someone else? Especially the men, because kids are closer to their mother. Is Blake Griffin and the people we don't even see that are mixing, that are us? I could see if it was kumbaya, but I'm sorry, this is war. You know what I'm saying? You're giving your powers to someone else. And you're helping them live longer and more healthy. I'm sorry I have to say this, but that's just the way it is. Stop giving your powers away to other people. Even though that individual is nice and understands, it doesn't mean that your seed's great gonna understand. And her family is gonna understand. You don't put a seed in a black sheep. The whole family would have to be JFK if you do something like that. And I still wouldn't do it. Not me, but it's your body. You can do whatever you want. Think. This is war. They're not playing. They have to be this way. They have to be this way. In order for someone to get ahead as an ethnicity, they have to step on someone's neck. It just so happily is us. That's why they fight so hard, even the poor. And they don't even know that their government is even hurting them, the Caucasian poor in America. They don't even know that the government, they don't even care about them. But still, in their mind, they still understand if we could keep Latinos, brothers and sisters down, and as many as others, we have a chance to live a certain lifestyle in America. All right, my peoples, that ticked me off about that exotic thing because we're exotic. Our women are exotic as hell. They're beautiful, especially when they're inner. They have inner beauty, especially when they have inner beauty. They're just beautiful. That outer beauty, whatever. It's good to look at. And brothers out there, if those women don't have, those sisters don't have a good head on their shoulder, as in how to raise the kids right and all that, stop putting your seeds in them. Stop. You got to start thinking when you have responsibilities when you're transferring that into someone. If they're not the right one, because your kids, remember, our kids have to have good parents. It actually makes it easier for ethnicity, for us as a people, to embrace ourselves. The born out of wedlock thing, it'll kill. So if that female that you're putting your seed in is not your best friend, you shouldn't even be putting your seed in. Strap up, homie. Keep a Jimmy hat on. Do not give that precious stuff up. Stop. Just because you want a good feeling. I've been there. I know it feel good. But stop. Put a Jimmy hat on. You know? When that woman, even if she's not even as attractive as you want her, so what? If she's your best friend, reproduce with her. I guarantee you'll stay with her if she's your friend. I guarantee you. Because you're going to have emotions that you never tapped into before. Yes, we're visual as males, but that's something you're going to have to fight off. This is a war. We have to, if it was party time, I wouldn't do it, but you could do it then, where people ethnicities aren't warring and position themselves to have a better lifestyle. That's what this is all about. So we have to be more responsible as a people, because those other people not going to really let you in. They'll let you in and pay you off, but you're not them, and they're not going to really respect you. Let time pass. Watch. Shit, our own people don't even respect us sometimes. But I'd rather be with people that look like me and understand the situations that we go through. That's just that's common sense. So my peoples, brothers out here, I'm mostly talking to brothers because we have fault in this too. You can't just point at the sisters. We both be messing up. Stop putting your seeds in the wrong women out of ethnicity, and even the ones in ethnicity, in our ethnicity. Just because they fine don't mean that, you know, you got to be busting a you know what in they cooch. Don't give it to them, because our kids, the kids are going to suffer, and their mental state is going to be jacked up, because these women aren't ready to raise the men. And then you're not going to be there because she get on your nerves. She just pretty. Come on, man. We have to implement some information where it's not going to be popular. I'm not here trying to be popular. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if people don't like me. Let's get out some information that's painful and start being responsible with who we're reproducing with. Peace, my people. Welcome to Office on Sunset. Please like and subscribe, even if you ain't feeling my vibe, because we all people and we need to support each other. Okay? I'm not asking for money. I'm not, preaching something that's not true. It's a little painful, but it ain't true. So support me. Support Office on Sunset, because we got some stuff coming. And we gonna come hard with the information. So the least you could do is subscribe and like. This is gonna be program for only us. And if others want to watch, they can. But it's gonna be some nice, great information. All right, my peoples. I got a long day. Thanks for letting me holler at you. Peace out. And as the real native LA cats say, like, all right then, peace.